You're watching the SCAC Player of the Week interviews. It's week 9 of the SCAC baseball season. Today we're joined by the SCAC Baseball Pitcher of the Week, Senior Nathan Malinovsky of the Texas Lutheran University Bulldogs. And Nathan, first of all, congratulations and thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Nathan, you and the rest of your Bulldogs have now won 8 of your last 10 games to improve to 21-8 on the season and 6-3 in SCAC play, coming off a 2-1 series win over Southwestern this past weekend. How much confidence is this group starting to play with as you've gained momentum over the last 10 games and we look ahead into the final couple weeks of the regular season?
Man, we're just playing the game. We're having fun with it. Whenever we're down, we know that we can always come back from it. So the fact that our confidence is actually really high on ourselves and on our team, we know if one person can't do it, we have a guy that can. So that's one thing good about having a deep lineup. If somebody's struggling at the plate, there's a guy behind him that's picking it up. If there's somebody on the mound that needs picking up, there's somebody there to pick them up. And it's kind of like, everybody says we play together, and that's really what it is. If somebody's down, it's always going to be a pick-me-up moment with anybody on the team. And that's where a big role comes from either upperclassmen or even lowerclassmen. They know that, hey, if somebody's down, they need to help them up, get back in the game, get their head in the game, and not get distracted by something that happened in the past. Worry about what's about to happen.
Individually, Nathan, you take the ball in Game 2 of the series with the Pirates, throw a complete game with a career-high 13 Ks, moving into second all-time in SCAC history with 314 career strikeouts. Now your 31st career win as a Bulldog. Take me through that start. How were you able to be so successful on the bump for the Bulldogs?
Man, it's another day on the mound. Go through the same routine, don't change anything up. It's kind of one of those things that you want to do your best every single time, and everything was working for me in the bullpen getting warmed up, and I thought it was going to be a good game, and after the first couple innings, I knew it was going to be a good game, so everything was working. I had trust in my catcher, Cam Wilson. He was calling a good game behind the plate. I think I maybe shook him off once or twice, and other than that, I trust the guys on the field, got the ball on the ground, got the ball in the air, and they did their job that they had to do. Man, and then coming into, I didn't know that actually I had that many strikeouts, and I was getting in second place in SCAC, so that kind of is cool. And then the wins, trying to keep it in the back of my head. I'm not trying to say, hey, this game I have to get this because this could happen. I'm just worrying about what the team needs and what needs to happen on the field, and then the result after that takes care of itself. So that's kind of the way I'm thinking about it, and hopefully just moving pitch by pitch and not game by game.
You mentioned the career high in strikeouts with your outing this past weekend. I've seen you deal, Nathan. I watched in person last year in Wisconsin. You open the College World Series and dominate the College of Worcester, a complete game, 4-hit, 9-strikeout performance. For you, when it's going well, what's working? How do you get comfortable out there on the mound as a pitcher?
Man, I turn in, I relax. I'm serious when I'm throwing the pitch, but afterwards I'm relaxed and I forget about it. I'm kind of one of those guys that will move around and talk to the guys on the field, and some guys hate it and some guys like it, but I will, if a guy gets hit off me, I'll look at him and just smile and shake my head. It's like, how did you hit that? Or I can't believe you hit that, because some of these guys I've played against for 4 years, and so when they get a hit, I look at them like, seriously, like, come on, you're supposed to swing and miss that, kind of thing. It's just honestly, it's just I keep my head in it, and then I don't look back. If you get a punch out, yeah, you live in the moment for that 3, 4, 5 seconds, and then after that, you got to step on the mound and you got to get the next guy. So it's one of those things. You pitch by pitch. Every pitch is an out is what Coach Hines makes sure to pound in my head, that make sure that I'm focused every single pitch, that I can get out on every single pitch. So the fact if it turns into a strikeout, that's awesome. That is like the best thing for a pitcher. But also if you get a ground ball, pop up, even a base hit, it happens. It's baseball. So you gotta take what you can get, and then live in the moment for a little while and then move on.
We've talked about your strikeout ability, Nathan, but as a team, this group has a .966 field percentage. That's best in the SCAC with a league-low 36 errors. As a pitcher, how much confidence do you have knowing that if you're not able to strike these guys out, that the guys behind you are there to support you and are going to make the plays?
Man, it is awesome. Like last year, we had guys on the field that could cover ground and could make plays and everything. And I was worried about this year. I wasn't worried, but I was just not comfortable not having the same guys that I had. But then now that they've shown in the past games that they can do it. Putting a ball on the ground, putting a ball in the air, knowing that it'll be caught or played is phenomenal. Because if I can get a guy to even hit the ball hard in the outfield, Cullen Motzinger in center field can track a ball down. Either Trey or Blade in left field can track a ball down, and Tyler Colley in right field will do his best to get to the ball, and usually he does. And then the infield is just, Thomas Varner at third base, new freshman Joe Jimenez at shortstop. He has jitters sometimes, but he does really good. He's got a great arm, so if he makes a good deep play, he can make a throw to first base. And then Cologne at second, phenomenal. Does a really good job with that. And then either Cole Irby or Chad Curtis at first base, great hands over there, and trust them both at first base. And then Cam Wilson or Spencer Brandt behind the plate is just, those two are balls, and they have arms. So if a guy tries to steal, they're there, and they can throw a guy out. So I'm pretty set everywhere around, and then it's just if I'm on or off, or hopefully I'm on. But if the ball gets put in play, it'll most likely get played right. So I'm thankful for that.
Nathan, you're part of a pitching staff that has an SCAC best 3.81 ERA. What makes this rotation so tough from top to bottom?
Man, let's go with our Friday night guy, Dylan Morrell. That guy is a workhorse. He will do anything and everything to make sure that he is there for the team and successful. That dude is nonstop. That dude has way. I have a lot of energy, but on game day, that dude has way more energy, which is kind of crazy because I have a lot. But that dude is just unstoppable. Even if he's failing or anything like that, he will come and try to do the best that he can. We have a couple freshmen throwing for us, Riley Bax, Birch, and then a couple other guys like Fisher and Hickey. All those guys, they'll come in throwing strikes. They may walk a guy every now and then, but it's just they're competing. They come in and they want to succeed. They're not just coming in throwing; they're coming in wanting to win. So it's awesome. And then Drew Waller coming back and throwing is phenomenal, and so is Landon Weatherly coming back is great as well. And then all the other guys that throw, we trust all of them. That's just one of them. They wouldn't be on our staff if we didn't. So they're going to come in throwing strikes, hopefully, and me too, hopefully, because I have had my off days, and those guys have been there for me as they come in. Cody Remco has been a big step up. He's throwing a lot this year, and he's doing a very good job, and it's phenomenal what he can do coming out of the pen.
Now it's time for the fastest minute in all Division III sports. That's right, it's the SCAC 60, a chance for you, SCAC Nation, to get to know your SCAC players of the week a bit better. Nathan, are you ready?
Hit me with it. Let's go.
Put 60 seconds on the clock, and here we go. Nathan, bowling or mini golf?
Oh, mini golf all day.
Early bird or night owl?
Can I say both? I'm kind of both, but more of an early bird.
Instagram or Twitter?
Oh, that's a tough one. Probably Twitter.
Cake or pie?
Oh, man, that's hard. A good pie. I got to go with a good pie.
New clothes or a new phone?
New clothes. I have my phone's like 4 years old, 5 years old.
Couch or recliner?
Recliner all day.
Sweet tea or unsweet tea?
Oh, sweet. Who would choose unsweet? That's a terrible question.
Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Xbox or PlayStation?
Big time PlayStation guy.
Ban the DH, yes or no?
What was it?
Ban the DH, yes or no?
Oh, no. I like my DH.
What's your favorite uniform combination the Bulldogs wear?
Oh, man. I like the gray on grays, but also our Friday night jerseys are top for me.
And that will wrap up the fastest minute in all Division III sports, the SCAC 60. Again, this week we were joined by the SCAC Baseball Pitcher of the Week, Senior Nathan Malinovsky of the Texas Lutheran University Bulldogs. Nathan, again, congratulations on your honor and best of luck as you continue to march forward throughout your senior year.
Thank you very much.